Hi, and welcome back to Reconfiguring Reality. I am your hostess, Chesh.
And I'm Jesse.
And I'm Laura. And today we have guest hosts with us.
Hi, my name is Leo.
I'm Scout. I'm MJ.
And today we'll be discussing.
Female gamers. I have an article on race.com and it says 4 problematic myths about female gamers
Ooh.
debunked.
This should be good.
Ooh.
So, myth number 1, female gamers are rare. And it states one of the most persistent myths about female gamers is that they're a rare sight in the gaming world. But the truth is, female gamers are more common than you may think. In fact, according to Statisa, however you pronounce that, my English does not work today. Women make up almost half, 41.5% of all gamers in the United States. Additionally, 42% of Xbox owners are women, mostly aged between 25 and 34. Not only are female gamers common, but they're also making significant contributions to the gaming community. For example, did you know that the 10th most followed gamer on Twitch is Pokimane? Don't even know
Yes.
who that is.
Oh, I do.
I know who she
Oh,
is. Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Can
I
I
know that is.
interject a statistic related to that?
Yeah.
I actually found an article from 2023, so it's really new, that said that 46% of the population in America are female gamers. 46%.
Oh.
And the average
okay.
female video gamer
I
is
believe that.
Get fucked,
44
boys.
years old.
Nah. I believe
44?
that.
Oh, yeah, us
Really?
old ladies.
Yep.
Those are the
It's,
stay-at-home mamas right there.
well, not even, because I'm 44. I'm a gamer and I don't stay at home with kids.
Well, you work from home, honey.
Yeah, but I don't game during the day while I'm working.
Sometimes you do. You have.
Not this job. At any rate,
Yeah.
54% of gamers are male. Obviously, 46 to 54, and the average age for a male gamer is 35.
Boys.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's that.
And
I don't know
I
how
always
to
knew I
feel.
wasn't average.
And I don't know how old your article is, but Pokimane is actually not on the list of top 10 female.
I don't know. Now that I'm looking, it's just I believe that these are the myths. That's why I grabbed it. It just it's not saying when it was written.
I was actually
so
surprised to see her not on that list.
I don't even know. See, the thing is when I first like really got into gaming, and like started streaming on Twitch and stuff, I didn't understand what I was stepping into.
Mm-hmm.
Like I met people like I would rather not say their name, but during League, I met a lot of great people during League, and the thing was the group that I started with automatically put me in the support role. No matter what, they're like, nope, that's where you're gonna go. This is where you're gonna do the best at. And I'll admit, like before they changed Soraka, does anyone remember when Soraka gave mana?
Nope.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so they put me on Soraka, and I literally, me and this guy was my ADC main. We only played together as support ADC. I only played Soraka with that man, and we would sit in lane for the first 10 minutes, never having to go back, never dying, getting kills because she gave mana. But that's where I met most of the people, but I was forced into that role. I'm not good at that role, especially playing with specific people. Laura and Chesh and MJ know who I'm about to talk about, where
Mm-hmm.
my play style did not fit his play style. So then I chose to go to a different. It's just I got placed in a role I do good at with specific people, but if I'm playing by myself, I'm gonna fucking be a mid laner. And as Scout liked to say, I was a what you called me an e-girl because
Yes,
I
characters you
played
played.
because the characters I play are well. Hold on, and you can ask him. I
Oh
fucking
no, I
shot
just
his
tried.
ass
You
down.
said e-girl, and I was like,
But
oh, should
for
I
the
do
longest
the
time-
ooh?
For the longest time, I only
Yeah.
played female characters in video games.
Well, so
I prefer to play female characters in video games.
I actually the funny thing is when I did not start gaming until my ex-husband got deployed because I had nothing else to do. I tried WoW, was not a big fan of WoW, and then magically came Final Fantasy 14.
Mm.
I love that game so fucking much. I wish you fuckers would play it with me, but you don't. So it's whatever. So when the new expansion drops,
I have a question.
yes.
That game is extremely like open world, like you get lost and
Yes.
shit.
Not
I can't
necessarily.
do
No,
that.
no.
I'm like a fucking cat with a laser.
Hold on. No, no, no,
Don't.
no, no,
I'd be
no.
like shiny,
Hold on.
shiny,
That's me in
shiny. You
Skyrim.
would never get anything done with me.
I got lost in Skyrim so bad that I
Well,
got trapped
no,
on the
so
side of a
yes,
mountain.
it is an open world, but
remember you telling me
have
that.
quests. And then now they have it where after you find all the thingies, you can fly, so you can't be distracted
Jesse, that's
by
an
shiny
even
things.
worse idea for me. Are
But,
you
I mean,
kidding
the
me?
thing
I
is
would never do anything.
like that community is a lot different because you do have a lot of male character or male people, male players who pick to choose to be female characters.
Yeah.
Partly because of weird RP. I don't want to talk about that. But
No,
then
no,
you
no.
I
have
wanna get freaky
No.
with you.
Everyone wants to be ooh. Even the male guys want to be ooh.
yeah,
And
like
and
so
that's fine. That's
oh my
understandable.
god though, but do you know how hot and sexy the cat boys are in that
Oh,
game?
yes.
Listen,
100%.
Oh,
I knew a
And here's
guy.
the thing: if there was a statistic showing
This-
how many females to male ratio would be for Final Fantasy 14, I would 100% believe that it would be like 60 to 70% women.
This
to
conversation
30%
took a
men.
weird turn.
Well, I do know. I do know guys that actually in some of those other games will be female characters just so they can watch the titties bounce as they play.
yes.
That is exactly
Or
what I was going for.
supposedly
Like this conversation took a weird
are
turn.
men who choose to be women when they play specific games because they want to be able to protect the women. Sorry.
Maybe they're in the closet. You never know.
But
my,
no, okay.
My
so-
husband plays a female character on
Yeah.
GTA RP.
yeah, your husband's different though.
My husband is different.
Your husband's very different.
Yeah.
But
I can
so
agree with that.
myth number 2 is female gamers only play casual and mobile games. So it says, just like in music, there are many genres within the gaming community. Some are dominated by men, which is true, others by women. Quantum Foundry reports that the percentage of female gamers varies widely depending on the type of game. For instance, only
absolutely.
7% of those who play first-person shooters are women. I am one of them. But even MJ, I'll give him the only reason why I play is because MJ asked me to, and I will only play with MJ because we only play for fun. We're not
First-person
competitive.
shooters. Does Left 4 Dead 2 count?
No, they're talking COD, Fortnite,
Oh, okay. I was
CS:GO,
gonna say because like I have a few shooter
Rainbow
games.
Six.
Okay.
But
So-
I would consider Left 4 Dead 2 a first-person shooter because it is a first-person shooter, but based more on story than it is of a multiplayer first-person shooter.
Yeah, I
There
think
is
what they're
different
talking. Yeah, I think when they're talking first-person shooters, they're talking like COD and shit like that.
like CS:GO and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, which I
Mhm.
understand that. But
Well,
Like the
and
really
in
well-known
comparison,
ones.
it says in comparison, women comprise 69% of player games such as family/farm simulators. You women.
No,
You
thank
women.
you.
Sims.
Hey,
You sim
leave it
whores.
alone.
You
Yeah,
sim horse.
my husband laughs because I play so many simulator games. So
Now,
I
actually,
refuse to play what is it? What's the simulator game? House Flipper Simulator
that.
Yep.
and
Mhm.
the
So,
fucking
but it's
spray
Ranch
wash
also
one.
Simulator.
states
I don't
here-
play the Power Wash one.
it
either.
says the statistics can be deceiving considering 76% of female gamers hide their gender to avoid online harassment.
That
which
too.
Yeah,
technically, so
mine says 77%.
I do not play CS:GO. I tried it. There's another person that plays CS:GO on my account. My Steam name is Penguin Queen IX. It is a very, you can tell I'm a woman.
I mean, my
All of
name,
my
you can
gamer
tell I'm
tags
a
are.
woman.
My league gamer tag is. I choose to identify myself as a female. I'm getting, depending on what it is. Like lately in RP, I've been having a really rough time because I am a woman in there. I'm not going to be a man and fucking try and talk all deep. No, I ain't got time for that shit. But it's the
You
fact
could be
that
like Vlad.
you could sit there and still hide your gamer tag, but the moment you try and talk in like COD, because I've seen clips on TikTok and stuff where all of a sudden the woman decides to sit there and say something, and all of a sudden shit hits the fan because, oh my god, it's a woman. But it's
No, I've
just,
seen that go both ways of like, holy shit, it's a woman, and then, shit goes sideways. But I've also seen it where, like, and I think I sent you this TikTok where, the woman was getting harassed by some guy, and she was really good comebacks. And then these two guys come in and pretty much, like, just nail him. And he's like, yeah, we heard he was harassing you. We took care of him.
well, it's just like, so there in an instance in RP, like when it's a rando, like it's someone I don't know, calling me like a dyke or a tranny, like the other night happened. It didn't affect me. I don't know who you are. I could give a fuck less. I came back with, I got a bigger dick than you. At least I know how to please a woman. But when it's someone that I see regularly, or I'm in a gang, so it's someone who's in the gang that I'm supposed to be like a ride or die for, and they call me a dyke, that affects me differently because I'm supposed to trust you. Because when I'm on Miss P, I'm trusting the men in my gang to back me the fuck up. But if you're calling me a fucking dyke, I don't trust you.
Yeah.
And the fact that I was just gonna let it go, but everybody was telling me not to. I'm a doormat. I want everybody to get along. I want everybody to be happy. If I have to be a fucking
Nah,
punching
I'm
bag,
too old for that shit.
I'll be a fucking punching bag.
Nope, not me.
And I
I'm
have a
sorry.
couple people telling me not to do that because it's like, no, you don't deserve that.
I-
And it's just like, but I don't want to cause an issue with the community, so that's why I don't say shit
See,
much now about it.
I'm the type of person though that I know that your opinion of me doesn't matter. It's not my business. But I'm not gonna let you talk to me like I'm a piece of shit because I'm better than that. And I don't
I'm
care if
gonna
it
step.
rubs people the wrong way or not. You're the one that opened your mouth first. I'm just gonna end it.
You're
And
gonna
here's the
what,
thing.
baby? You cut out for me.
Oh, I said I'm just gonna be the one to end it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a perfect example is when that recent incident happened with Miss P. It was one of those things that I straight up asked her, like, "What do you want me to do with this guy?" She wasn't feeling comfortable with answering, and then I started putting two and two together. That it wasn't just a comment that he made about the dyke situation. It was also that he was previously also asking her to take off her clothes and just being
Mm-hmm.
general disrespectful little shit. And I said, "No, she's too nice. I'm gonna take care of this." I even had a conversation with him. But and Bubba can back me up on this. When I had the conversation with him, it didn't seem like it was like being
Yeah, he
received.
didn't
It was
seem.
going in
Yeah.
genuine at all. It
Yeah.
was
Well,
going in one ear and
it,
coming out the other. And
another
that's
thing
100%.
that happened was the night before. Like I knew who this person was, but I didn't know him, so I really didn't open up. Like it's different. Like Scout, I'll say weird ass shit around him.
Poor Scout.
We have that type of relationship. I know him.
She also
I've
says weird ass shit around me,
yeah,
but she doesn't
like
apologize.
everybody
Yes.
here.
I'm
But the
about to say,
difference
damn,
is
I feel called out.
the difference
Leo also
is
says weird ass shit to me.
I'm comfortable with Scout. I'm comfortable with Lenny in the gang. I'm comfortable and I trust Dylan and Tetsu. But the thing is he never would have said that if
any of the other people
if
were
any
around.
of the other guys, especially Dylan, Victor, Lenny, or I don't know, Scout.
100%.
He never would have said that. But the night before, like all of a sudden I'm on the radio and he's like, "Oh, you got a sexy voice." And Victor told him, "Stop."
I mean,
Stop
yeah.
it.
your voice is
He
pretty sexy in
forewarned-
this new microphone. Just
Oh,
putting it out
thank
there.
you, baby. Anyways, I digress.
Yeah.
Ladies.
He got a bullet in his head for disrespecting me. And then he goes and does it. And I think like I took offense at first to another member telling me to go put clothes on. I think it was because maybe he was saying stuff around him and he was like, nah, you don't do that. At first I was like, dude, don't tell me to fucking go put clothes on. I got clothes on. They're booty shorts and a fucking jacket. I'm wearing clothes. Victor saw me in it before.
Was this
But
the outfit that you and I made together?
yes. But that's the
I know
thing.
exactly
Like,
the outfit.
and it's like here it says 25% have stopped playing particular games to avoid online abuse. It's gotten to the point pretty soon where if it does not fucking stop, I am taking a fucking long ass vacation.
I think there's a problem with the fact that, you know, sure, the guys are having fun doing all this shit, but there are when we start playing GTA RP, they're too old to listen. They don't care. They're not going to pay
It's
attention.
not even that
Well,
they're
not
too
even
old
that.
to
It's
listen. No one
They don't
taught them
care.
how to fucking respect a woman.
Well,
Well, and
that's
also
it.
some of them
They're
are
not
also
caught
really
early enough.
young as
Yeah.
well.
Well, the young ones.
I've
don't.
noticed that the majority are actually the young ones that have that problem.
Yeah, it's the
And
young ones I've noticed
and it has
because they've
something to do
never
with
talked.
the
They've never talked to a woman before.
yeah, agreed.
Do you guys remember? You guys, I'm speaking to MJ, Chesh, and Jess in that
Mhm.
first city that I met you guys in. Do you remember
Yep.
the first city, the first one?
Oh, the
The
monkey.
Plaza?
Yes,
Monkey.
you remember the
The
monkey.
baby.
Mhm.
Our baby monkey
A
that I
cone.
adopted. Yes.
And what color
Huh?
gang were they? The young gang. You know, the ones that were the troublemakers.
Oh, with all the little kids. Yes. Oh, I
Yes.
can't remember what gang they wanted to be, but they weren't officially a gang.
I'm
Yeah,
confused. I need
so
more context.
They were young, and
Mhm.
Mhm.
I don't even know why they were allowed in the city because they were all under 16, weren't they?
Monkey was almost 16.
Right, and his
That's why
friends
he
were
was allowed.
14, 15, 16.
Yes,
Okay.
but they were giving him a chance. I will say though, in his defense, anytime we talked to him, like he would sit there, especially if it was Slick doing it.
That's what I'm getting at, though. Like, they said something that was disrespectful to me or to Jess or to Chesh, and the guys would pull them aside and be like, guys, you can't talk to the women like that. You know, they are women. You need to be respectful. And they would
Yeah,
come
we're
back
not
and
men dressed as
apologize.
women.
Yeah, they would
Yeah.
come back and apologize to us. And even when I was EMS, if they were fucking around and being dickheads to everybody, as soon as I showed up on scene, they were like 100%
respectful.
respectful to me.
It all depends on the person and how it is approached.
It also
Like the way
helps that
Leo
I'm old
does
enough
it.
to be their mothers.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like the way Leo does it, he talks calmly, he's not disrespectful for them, but he also can gauge, oh, this guy's getting it, this guy isn't getting it.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
And that's the thing, like that's why to a point, that's why I like you can even ask MJ. I wasn't going to tell anyone.
Yeah.
River, do you remember
Mhm.
my friend that when we were at Benny's that I told him, "Hey, this is River. She's a friend of mine. Be respectful. Don't say anything crazy." You remember
Mhm.
what he said when I told him that?
Not off the top of my head.
I wasn't there.
No, he literally said, "I'm not gonna speak because I know how my tone is and I don't want to disrespect her."
Oh, well, that was
Mm.
sweet.
And then after I told him like, no, she's one of the homies. Just make sure you don't do anything sexual or anything like that, and she's fine with the rest of the stuff. He's like, okay, and then he started being more open because it's those type of people who like once you tell them like, yo, she's
That's an
she's
actual woman.
that's an actual woman. You got to be respectful. He's like, all right, I'm not gonna say anything because they take that step back and they realize that they know what their tone is and they gotta adjust it to what the crowd is. Some people
Well,
just don't have that ability.
and I can see where some people might get the misconception because like how me and MJ are together. Like we talk every day IRL. He is my confidant. He is the person that picked me up and glued me all back together. The way me and him talk to each other is because we have that type of relationship. And when people see like when I do that with him or I make a comment to like Chesh or Tulip and stuff like that, they think it's okay to approach it like that and they think it's okay to act like that with especially me, which okay, yeah, I kind of leave myself wide open, but it's the fact that they need to be able to read the situation, be like, well, I really don't know this woman, but it looks like she knows all these guys and she's busting balls with them. But they
Comments
approach
is
it.
just not common anymore.
Nope.
No, it really isn't, and that it pisses me
No.
off
It's
because
So-
the fact that they don't know how to sit there, or the fact that they think we're only there for attention, which is actually another myth that
Oh yeah.
that we only play. So women don't play games for attention. They often fall victim to unwanted attention and harassment from male gamers. You can even ask MJ. I will not do, like, when they started taking like duos, trios out of COD, we would either do a duo together or we would not do anything at all, because I was not willing to get some rando and then them want to talk and then me say something and then they pop off about me.
So a couple of years ago, League of Legends Summoner's Rift is 5 players per team.
Yes.
And I was playing with 3 very good male friends of mine at the time, and they didn't even flirt with me. That's the kind of friends we were. We were all on the same level playing field. We were buddy buddy. We talked pretty much every day. So of course we have that one rando because there's 4
Yeah.
of us. Wow, I don't. If you ever play a game with me that has in-game chat, you'll notice that I don't pay attention to the chat.
You're like me then.
Yeah, because I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say to me during a game. I'm focusing on getting the job done. Okay, so these 3 guys and I were sitting in a Discord call and we're playing League of Legends, and of course I'm Miss Fortune, who I absolutely love. And I'm not doing
Ew.
my best. It was not a great game for me, but I wasn't doing the worst either. In fact, Rando was being like the worst player. He spent most of the game fucking up and talking shit on me, to the point that these 3 guys stopped playing altogether and were bashing him in the chat for bashing me.
See,
He was like, at one point he was like, well, why can't she talk her mouth full of her boyfriend's dick or something like that? So I stopped the game. I said, look, I'm not talking to you because I'm trying to play the game. Shut the fuck up, pay attention to what you're doing, and get on it.
and see, that's the thing. Like, that annoys me, especially like in League. Like, that's part of the reason why I usually only do ARAMs, is because to me, it's a fucking ARAM. Now, I will play normals if I have a full team.
Yep. The only way
And
we
I'm just-
played normals is when we played 10 people.
Oh, no. I'll go
Yeah.
against, because I mute the other chat where I can't see what the other team is saying. But like, I've asked Scout, I'm like, well, let's play League together. I suck. I haven't touched it in like a year, but as long as you guys don't talk shit. We used to have a group of all 5, and like, we would bust each other's balls, and I was the only female in the group.
Mm-hmm.
But it was one of those where it's like, they wouldn't even react to it either, because I'm like, you guys don't feed the trolls. You feed the trolls, they'll keep going. So we just ignored it.
Well, the thing that sucked is the rando was on our team. Like, shut the
Well,
fuck
yeah,
up and pay
but
attention to what you're
that's
doing
why,
and help.
like, League, I'll do customs or I'll do ARAMs unless I have a full team, because I love League.
I haven't played League in a very long time. Let's do that sometime soon.
I will admit,
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I will
I
admit
suck,
that
but I miss it.
The only time you'll ever catch me playing League is either when it's doing Earth or I'm doing TFT.
Oh my god,
God,
Earth.
I love
Scout hasn't said a
Earth.
fucking word in regards to League.
Come
Look,
on, Scout. You
that
know
place
you
is a
want to play
hellhole.
with us.
That place is a hellhole. It's like a crack addiction, and you can't stop playing it once you start.
Exactly.
I'm
It really
horrible
is an
though.
endless pit.
I'm the type of League player though that I don't pay attention to what I should be buying. So
Oh, honey. Here we go. Fix
Yeah.
that for you.
yeah,
In League, I'm just the troll because my friends, when we do like 3v3s and shit like that, I don't try until they start talking shit to me, and then I, kick the shit out of them.
Yeah, see,
That's my whole
he
thing.
does customs against his friends.
yeah.
I'm an Udyr main.
I've been invited. I don't
Yeah, man.
know, because I don't know.
I go whatever I feel like.
Oh, see, I play what did you call them? The cheap champions?
No, I said the e-girl champions.
Oh, the e-girl
like
champions.
Nami,
I play like.
Soraka, because
Okay, hold on.
I always associate that with like the female streamers, because that's normally who they end up playing.
Oh,
And I
see,
don't mean that in
played,
like a bad way. That's
no,
just
but
how it goes. Because
I play
don't get me wrong.
Morg.
Yeah, well, see, I like
Morg
enchanters.
on a
I'm not
mid
talking.
though.
Yeah, I like enchanters. They're fun, but it's
I
just
play Lux.
I do.
Normally
Misfortune is my
associated.
favorite. I'm sorry.
I
That's probably-
really have a boner for Zaya
I think Misfortune's my second best ADC. I love
and
that
Caitlyn.
character.
I
All
really, I will say, I think my favorite my favorite jungler is Kindred.
Jess, did you watch what was it called? Archon? What was it called?
Arcania?
Yeah, Arcania.
I tried. It's just I haven't had time to watch it. I think I'm gonna throw it up when I do my diamond painting.
Yeah, definitely
But
watch it. It's fantastic.
now, since we are on the and this goes with the next one, women aren't as skilled as men due to innate gender differences. Now, hold on.
no, no,
No, no, no,
no.
no, no, no.
A lie and a
Let
I've
me
half.
got it.
speak.
I've
Let me
gotten my ass beat enough times.
Hold on. So, the only reason why I to a point, depending on the game,
Yes, I agree with
because
that.
everybody, all these women complain, oh, well, there's no female pro league teams. They actually did try. There was an all female, and there's also been a trans in North America gamer who was on a team. Now, I believe it was in Russia, Ukraine, somewhere over there. They had an all female team that was in the pro league. They did not win a single match. And I'm sorry, when you if you are sitting there and it's an all-female team and you can't even win a single match, I can understand why there is that myth.
I think
Like,
I think that the reason why men play video games better than I do is because I can't concentrate on just the game alone. I have 12 other things running through my mind. And like I don't
Exactly
have
with
the
me.
patience to you know how if you talk to guys about baseball or football, they can some men can pull these stats out of their ass about players, right? I can't be bothered to memorize shit like that. So like League, I can't be bothered to memorize a build for a character. I just want to go and have fun. That's why guys are better than me at video games.
Well, and I also think that like Laura, we've had this conversation before in regards to like women and how like I think it was when Jericho was on of how we have a million things going on in our heads plus playing video games. I mean, like I myself have ADHD, so I have, this on one screen, a game on another, music or a show playing on another screen because I work off of three monitors. And it's one of those things of just like I focus on a million other things. You as a man or whatever the heck you want to call yourself can focus on football. And then I come to you and I'm talking a million other things, and you want to discuss football because football is what you're focused on. Football is what you got. I don't know if any of that made sense. But it's just like you said, they focus solely on the one thing.
And let me tell
And
you,
so, like a lot
No,
of guys who are good at first-person shooters, when I watch them stream, they're so
do you
focused.
guys know the game Grounded?
yeah,
Have you
Yes.
have you guys ever played it?
no.
Dabbled in it.
Okay, so there's parkour in Grounded, and of course I'm playing with my husband and a friend of ours who is also male, and we were doing one part where we're jumping from leaf to leaf on this tree, and it took me like 20 tries, and I'm getting frustrated and pissed, and so the more pissed I get, the more frustrated I get that I can't figure this out and I can't do it. The worse I get. They did it like one try. Poof.
Oh my god, that infuriates me because
Yeah,
I'll sit there. I'm like, I can't fucking figure this shit out, and they'll start sitting there being like, "Do they like?" They try to help, and then some of them are just laughing, and I'm just like, I can't. I fucking
and
can't.
I
how do you
appreciate
think
the
And
I
I
help.
get
saying
angry.
it takes two when I'm
No,
sitting
but
there having to fucking like bounce around and the person I'm playing with is come
Wait,
on.
who'd you play? Did you play the boy
no,
or the
but
girl?
hold on, hold on, hold on,
I
hold on.
played,
Let
of
me
course,
defend the men on
woman.
this one because this one is one of those things that it's a misconception that I want to clarify with since I have three women here in this channel right now. Do you want to be treated differently, or would you rather be treated the same way when it comes to your lack of ability or keeping up with the boys? Because
I
what
want to
we
be
do with the
treated like a
boys,
goddamn princess that I am.
Well,
but see,
we do
that's the
that.
difference because it's very different with some women. Some
But I
women want to
also
be
want to be a
treated
strong,
equally.
independent woman.
Because let me tell you something right now.
Well,
If
those
me
two
and
you
Bubba
can't
are
have.
doing a parkour
I
challenge
get what I want.
and Bubba bust his ass, I'm gonna fucking laugh my ass off and then
Jeez.
ask him if
Oh,
he needs help afterwards.
same.
Well, okay,
Oh
no,
my.
hold on.
No, we
In my
can agree when
defense,
something's funny as fuck. Like we get that. It's
no,
just
it's like and MJ can attest to this. In certain games, like MJ will be like, "What the fuck are you shooting at?" But when I have to clutch, and MJ's seen it, I can fucking clutch. Especially
100%.
when
Laura's
all
watched
of a
me
sudden
shoot.
MJ is across the fucking map, going against a whole fucking team, and it's like, Bubba, what are you doing?
Leo,
And I'm like,
honestly, from my perspective, I don't mind getting the tips and the tricks of the trade or whatever. But in the moment when I'm frustrating, it's gonna sound like I'm coming at you with backlash because I'm frustrated with myself. You know, and
And that's fine.
yeah,
We as men go through that as well. We
yeah,
get frustrated whenever our boys are better than us at something. The amount of times that I've gotten mad at Dio or jealous because Dio's a better driver than I am is incredible because I've literally just bought a drift car. I've been driving it for 24 to 48 hours and Dio got in it once and is already drifting better than me. And I'm like, you motherfucker.
yeah. It's
And
not
I'm like,
fair.
how
It's
are you
not
showing off in
fair.
my car?
Yeah, this is why I don't play Magic the Gathering anymore. It's because I get frustrated with myself, and then it just ruins the experience for everybody else. So, and I know that, and it's something that I'm working on. But
it's just, well,
like
see,
the
like,
way they can pick up on parkour like one try, it's oh
well, it's just,
Parkour,
I'll
parkour.
give MJ the benefit of the doubt. He's had to deal with a lot of stupid Jesse in COD or Fortnite where it's like, Bubba, come save me!
Okay, but here's my thing, and MJ makes fun of me for this, but like Laura knows when she got me into doing like RP and shit, Laura knows I can shoot. Like Jean's watched me shoot like a few times. I
I've been
just
tasted
don't
enough by you to know that you
particularly
have good aim.
Thank you. Bubba makes fun of me a
Yeah.
lot. But here's the thing is like if need be, if I have to come in or some shit like that, like yes, I have a gun on me and all that jazz. But like I know that you guys tend to have everything handled, so I don't do anything. I just sit there and look pretty.
I tell you what, one
But I
thing,
know that if I'm needed, I got a gun, I got my taser, I can shoot.
the one thing that I do enjoy with GTA 5, we've actually been playing the game, doing heists and whatnot with people that we know that don't do the RP side of GTA.
Hmm.
And we were doing a mission last night, and it was my husband, his friend, IRL friend, his friend's son, who is 10, and then me. And we're doing a mission, and his friend and I went into the foundry to shoot guys out, right? Because we need to clear the foundry and to save a guy or whatever. And I got killed the first couple of times we tried it because, of course, I can't see shit in there. So, of course, I got shot, right?
Hmm.
So after I was done being killed, and after his son got done being killed, like I was able to actually go in and focus, and I actually saved his ass a couple of times in the building, and it impressed him, and like the way he talked to me was different than any other time that he talked to me, and that I feel good about that, but at the same time I'm like, well, why didn't you expect that I could do that? Was it just because I'm
I
a girl,
think
or was
it's
it because of what? Why don't you
I
just
don't
assume that I can't shoot?
yeah, that's a mindset that I don't get with I've noticed it again more with some guys because it's like, "Oh, well, I didn't expect you to be such a good
Yeah.
shot." Um,
Well,
It,
it's just,
but
I, I, I'm-
I kind of find it a little fun when they deem us like the underdogs and like we show them of like you fucked around and you found
Yeah, and
out.
it's not even that I was the lowest level. His son and I were the same level in the game. I just don't play it often. You know?
Yeah.
I'm
So
I'm gonna bring it back to the earlier statistic that Miss P pointed out. I think Laura, you pointed out as well that out of when it comes to FPSs, only 7% are female.
Mm.
And it's one of those things that it doesn't really hurt. I mean, help the fact that some women can shoot because I've been gunned down by enough women. Callie is a perfect example of a really fucking good shot. This scares me. Um, it's just not
Jesse gave
common
me a bat.
unless you let me know ahead of your time. A lot of time they're like, hey, I'm a good shot. I'm not really gonna put you in this in the perspective or the situation where you're gonna have to shoot. I'm gonna try to keep you safe so that you don't have to get into that situation.
I am a good shot. Bubba is attested to that. I personally, though, like melee and beating the shit out of people.
I
That is
love
I can
beating the
confirm
shit
why
that.
out of people.
there was one time in a previous city where no one could see me because of the outfit I was wearing. I have a very particular spot I like to hide at an old compound. And no one, until they realized, hey, this is where my other character's name was Jazzy. This is where Jazzy likes to hide. I dropped 3 people what was it? I dropped Bubba got down, Slick got down, Jazzy was the only one left, and I killed Bobby. I killed fucking and Bobby and them are good fucking shots.
Yeah, they were. I actually impressed them with my shooting.
So yeah, so I
I
can
Yep.
do it.
love sniping the fuck out of
I
people.
just personally like walking around with a baseball bat or a wrench. I would rather beat the fuck out of
Or
someone
boombox.
than shoot them because I can sit there and be like, you know
Oh
what, you're
my
a little
god.
fucking bitch.
You
You're a
fucking
little
beating the shit out of Bubba with a boombox was the best moment I've ever watched.
That was
wait,
kind
That
of
was
fun.
now
hilarious as
the
fuck.
funny thing is I've been every race almost in Final Fantasy 14. I have a soft spot though for Ara. I am a dark-skinned, teeny tiny, small little dragon. I've been a potato though, and that is one thing I will say in the community. So a potato is a lalafell. They look like a toddler.
You're a devil.
Delicious.
I will never
No,
speak to you.
Delicious.
no. I used
You
to
play
be.
Lalafell?
I
Blech.
used to. No, I am an Aura through and through. I've been a bunny. I've been fucking cat girl.
I can respect anything but the Lalafell.
I tried it, and then there was one night it got really uncomfortable, and like the whole community. You don't fuck around with Lalas. You do not to the community of Final Fantasy. You do not ERP with Lalas. That is the biggest no-no. You do not
What
even
is
attempt to.
ERP?
Erotic
Erotic
roleplay.
Erotic
roleplay.
Okay, thank you. I knew erotic
And,
roleplay was a
yeah.
thing. I just couldn't remember the abbreviation.
It is a Lalafell. Everybody calls it a potato. Is literally it looks like a toddler.
Yeah.
Well, that would make
Oh,
sense why they don't let
God.
it. Yes.
Oh
Yep,
god.
so
Now
the
that you've
whole-
explained more of what it looks like. Oh
Yeah,
my
so
god.
there are some people who do try to do that, but
Oof.
the moment the community hears about it,
Finds
though,
out
it is you're
you've
dead
been
on sight. But
exiled.
so I am a little Ara. When I played with my ex-husband, I was supposed to be the healer. I fucking hate healing. I love being a reaper. I love having a huge ass scythe. I love DPSing. I main though a dancer, which is a support DPS, and I love it. And the thing is I actually make a lot of people impressed because especially when you try and do like the hard dungeons, because the dancer you move around a lot of your moves you're being all cute and everything like that, but when I sit there and I like hyper focus because you have shit that pops down on you, you have shit where all of a sudden the floor is gonna move and everything. A lot of times people just assume that women are only
Sorry,
going
the
to be
hiccups.
the healers. I know a lot of women who are badass DPSers. I know a lot of women who are fucking mad-ass tanks. And you will, depending on what server, like I've moved servers a lot because I've gotten harassed saying I'm a shitty this, I'm a shitty that. And I found a server now where it's I haven't played in almost a year, and I know when the new expansion comes, I will leave fucking RP. If it takes me 6 months to finish the fucking storyline for fucking Final Fantasy, you guys will not see me for 6 fucking months.
I mean,
I
that
love
makes
that
sense.
game.
Like we get to think like I get like before I started RPing, like I would get really, really like you wouldn't see me at all if I was into my Sims. You know what
Oh
I mean?
god,
You would barely get
I would
a
have to send a
response from me.
Oh,
Discord
I would
call just to
because
watch.
Mhm.
I
Like
do
if
call
I
them my
was
stories though.
they are her stories. But like I legit like when I was into my Sims, there was nothing. Like there was no pulling me from something else. There was no like, hey Chesh, let's go do something. Because again, with my ADHD, I get so hyper fixated of like, I enjoy this. This gives me my serotonin, blah 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 blah.
I tell you what,
Whatever it may be. And I'm just like, I'm in it.
I had to
You
open
guys
And
are
Sims.
sometimes
sim whores though.
I had to open
yeah, but
Sims last week just to get my head out of scripts because I've been hyper focused
yeah.
on scripts.
But like there are some times where even a Discord message, like as soon as I'm like in deep in something, even a Discord message doesn't catch my
I
attention.
mean, you still haven't answered
You
my Discord message from yesterday, so.
Exactly. Like I was just so immersed in what I was doing that I was just like, I
Do you
nope.
have do you
Like
have any more myths? Was that all four?
No, that was all
Okay.
for women aren't as skilled. Blah 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 blah.
Have you guys ever heard of Bonnie Burton?
No,
MJ Scout. Have you ever heard of Bonnie Burton?
No, I have not.
Not a clue.
Leo?
No, you lost me on that one.
Bonnie Burton in 2003 was the first professional female gamer. She was
Ooh.
12 years old at the time.
Oh God.
Whose ass did she kick in what game?
Let's see.
Here's
The
the thing
news.
is who got butt hurt and said some shit
She
they
was
shouldn't have
the
towards
first
her.
first female professional female gamer in the Major League Gaming. She was there for 5 years.
Hmm.
She was known for Halo. Um, so she was a professional gamer for 5 years, and she now
So she was
works.
17.
She now works at Bungie as a producer on the Destiny franchise.
Ooh.
Damn,
Now,
good for
okay, since we're
her.
kind of talking about female streamers now,
Well,
I
she wasn't a
know.
streamer. She wasn't a
No, I
streamer though.
know.
Oh wait, real quick. 2020, she was in Forbes 30 under 30.
Damn.
Damn.
Well, so I know us three women have streamed, and I when I'm trying to figure out. So I used to be part of this stream team, and we did a podcast. We did D&D. We all played a lot of Overwatch, and we played a lot of WoW. I was the only female, and the shitty thing about trying to be a female streamer is either if you have your cam on, people just come in to troll you about your looks or this, that, and other things. Or if you don't have your cam on, now they have to comment, oh, you must be ugly, you must be this. And then you have the does everybody or anybody know who Casey Tron is?
No.
Yes.
Nope.
Okay.
I've heard of their name, but
So
no.
when I started streaming, I watched I'm a Cutie Pie. I loved I'm a Cutie Pie when he was on Dignitas. I watched a lot of male league players, and I wanted to find female league players, and I stumbled upon her stream where half of her screen is her fucking cam with her tits hanging out, and she is not a dumb person because she knows how to make money off of it. She acts stupid. She says the stupidest shit. She purposely, because you can tell at times she was decent at league, but she just purposely fucked up because it got a rise out of people. It got her attention. And it's hard to sit there and be, at least in my opinion, a female streamer when I don't have the best self-esteem of myself anyways. I don't dress I dress like a man pretty much. I buy men large shirts. I'm a little goth girl at heart. I'm a
And a
geek.
member of the Tiny Titty Committee, right?
Yes, I'm a member of the Tiny Titty Committee. I wear sports bras. I am not confident in the way I look. I have a mom bod. I do not think I am attractive at all. I am the oldest one here, I believe, besides Laura. And I just, I wear, most of my clothes are black. They have really creepy images on them, or they're like Star Wars, or I don't dress the way a lot of female streamers dress, and I don't want to put my camera on because I don't want to get attacked. But if I don't have my camera on, I'm still attacked. And then it gets to me, and it's like, why the fuck do I want to put myself out there? Because one, I never had a lot of mods. Now I do, where I'm confident enough where I don't have to focus on the trolls to affect me, because as soon as someone says something, I have people who will take care of it. But you have that negative stereotype of, oh, it's a woman, or you have the women who sit there and sit in hot tubs and are in bikinis, and it's just like, darling, have a little bit more. I'm not gonna say self-respect, because I am all for a woman doing whatever she has to
A
do
little modesty
to
would
make
be
that
nice.
money. Hell, I support prostitution being legalized, healthcare, and unionized. So, but no, it's just when you have that to compete against, it kind of sucks.
And it's
Oh,
hard to
yeah.
bring viewers in when you don't have a cam. And I know that goes for anybody.
100%. Because that
Mhm.
goes for guys as well.
Right. It goes for
Well,
anybody.
yeah, and,
People-
and that, well, that's the thing. Like, there is what was it? He's a male league streamer, and when I first watched him, He did not speak at all. He played music on Twitch as he played League. I think it's Anibot. And
Oh, I
no
love
one knew.
Antibot.
Yeah, no one knew he was a guy. Everybody assumed it was a female.
Because it was a female character he was playing.
Well, also his name. But then,
Oh.
like, Night Blue never had a cam, but he's an amazing fucking ranked jungler. And then I'm sitting there, I saw he finally has a cam now, and I'm like, damn, you know.
Yeah, the only way that
cool.
I'm ever getting a camera turned on for my streams is if it's a knitting stream so that you can see what I'm actually doing.
Well,
I'm not interested in having my face thrown around the internet.
I think, MJ, did I do a kick stream with a cam on yet?
Yes. you
Yeah.
did when we played
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I really don't care anymore because I trust you and Chesh and anyone else who I have as a mod to probably take it off because most of the time I'm higher than a fucking kite when I'm streaming too. So I trust you guys to sit there. I think I took Slick off as a mod though. But I trust you guys enough to sit there and do that
So I have a
and
list
take
here.
care of it.
I have a list here of 10 of the most famous female gamers on YouTube.
Ooh, hit me.
Number 10, number twin.
Number twin.
Oh, well, let me just state for the record first that 6 of these gamers became big playing a game that I absolutely hate.
What game?
Ash, what is it?
Minecraft.
Yes.
You
She
hate the
hates
mind
it.
of the craft?
She hates
Look.
it. She only plays it for me.
I get lost so easily in real life, and it does
How do
not
I?
Same.
translate well to games that have open world. And
You
when you
have a
play,
map.
it does not matter. Because when
It
you
doesn't
die,
matter. We both
you don't know
get
where the
lost
hell
really
you are where
fast.
you're dead.
Tell me
and
you've
then you
never
have
played
to
modded
find...
without telling me you never played modded.
I've
I was
never,
gonna say,
I've
mod of
never
Minecraft
played
is
modded.
wild.
I have played modded maybe once.
Pixelmon is fun.
But Minecraft, the only way I'll play is if you can teleport me back to where I need to be.
Mhm.
Because I
okay.
get lost. And then I end up
I
having
usually just
18 houses
stay and
started all around the map, and I can't find
Yep.
shit.
JEI map, you get to set your waypoints. It'll also set a waypoint whenever you die. You get to find your body, and you get to find your way back to your house.
I
See,
was gonna
yeah,
say,
that's-
I play with lodestones normally, so you can like teleport around between
E-
like
ex-
places.
exactly. You get to just put a lodestone down, and all of a sudden you got a teleporting
I
mod.
usually just
everywhere
play Pixelmon because I want to
I
catch
used
Pokemon.
to do fun
so.
shit in Minecraft, like figure out how to make lights work
Or-
and light
What
switches.
is it?
and
Pixelmon?
I fucking love that shit. And I had like
Yes.
a hidden. I carved out an entire mountainside and made like hidey rooms and shit in this fucking castle that I built. It was great, but I
See,
die
I
so
usually,
easily. and
I
get
usually
lost
like to
so
go
easily.
in just to create things. I go
Yeah.
into creator mode
I
and I just
have
build.
no sense of direction in Minecraft.
Yep.
Honey,
That's
you have no
good.
sense of
None.
direction in RP.
Believe me, if we could figure
Why do you
out
think
how
I'm
to
a
make,
passenger princess?
if we could figure out
Strong,
how to make,
independent woman.
if we could figure out how
No.
to make Minecraft modded, if we could figure out how to make Minecraft modded, my daughter would fucking love it because then she'd be able to play Minecraft with me and she'd be in her
I
glory.
got you. I'm gonna start all the mods 8 server. That's it. It's done. It's fixed already.
I'm gonna have to
I was gonna
re-download it because I didn't
I was gonna say
download.
we're playing all the
Minecraft.
mods 9 right now.
Better yet, let's do 9. I actually haven't played 9 yet. Let's do it.
I had to re-download Minecraft on my computer because when I got the new hard drive, I didn't put it back on. That's how much I hate it.
Okay,
I had a
who are
certain
these
individual who
Okay.
streamers?
consistently kept asking me to play Minecraft with them, and I just purposely kept putting off re-downloading Minecraft.
Yep. So number 10 on the top 10 is Squashy Quack.
Don't know who that is.
No, who that is.
She has 977,000 subs. That's
Damn.
the
Make
only
that money.
interesting tidbit I have on her. Number 9 is Yami.
Don't know
I
her.
recognize her. Yeah.
She started out playing Sims and Call of Duty, but didn't
Yep.
get big until she played Minecraft. I don't have
Okay.
a figure of
I
how many
recognize
subs she
Yami.
has, though. Sorry. Number 8 is Yogscast Hannah.
Yogscast.
No,
yeah.
I don't.
Yogscast? Yogscast
Yep,
Hannah?
Yogscast.
Okay. She started streaming in 2010 and has 1.2 million subs.
Damn.
Yeah. Number 7, Gaming with Jen.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't know her.
She has 4 million subs. She plays Minecraft. Number 6, I may definitely butcher this name. Afmau. It's
Afmo?
Aphmau.
Apmo.
It's an F sound. Afmau.
Got nothing
Apmo.
on that one either.
AP
Sorry.
up.
I'm sure I've watched that when I was younger.
She has 3 million subs, and she also plays Minecraft. Number 5, Stacy Plays.
Never heard of it.
She's been streaming
I
for
know that
10
one.
years. You do know that one?
I do know that one.
She's been streaming for 10 years or putting content on YouTube for 10 years and has 1.3 million subs. Number 4 is Kitty Cat Gaming.
Nope.
She actually has 3 channels. One is a joint with her significant other, and she has 350,000 subs on her YouTube, her gaming channel. Number 3 is LD Shadow Lady, but she has 3.9 million subs. Like million subs.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 on the list has been part of some controversy as of late.
Ooh.
SS Sniper Wolf.
Oh, I know
Oh,
that
yeah.
one.
Don't even know that
Yeah.
Everyone
one.
knows that one.
She's
No,
in a
I
full thing
don't.
with Jack's Films right now.
Number 1 is, and I love this name, I
Mhm.
has Cupquake.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Cupcake.
know
Yep.
that
that's a
one.
cute name, but I don't know who that is.
I know that one.
I know
Yep,
that one.
I recognize the name. I don't watch a lot of
Mhm.
YouTube content, but she started in 2010. She started playing with League and WoW, and she grew with Minecraft to where she has 6.3 million subs. Oh, SS Sniper Wolf did a lot of
She did a lot
reaction
of
videos.
React content. Yeah.
Yep, she had 9 million subs.
Yeah. And then she started this shit, and she's losing people.
Yeah. So, and I was surprised to see that Pokimane and Fusely and Valkyrie, they aren't on here.
They don't focus on YouTube at all, so that's why.
Yeah,
I
they
thought-
don't. They're mainly on
I thought
Yeah,
Twitch.
Valkyrie.
so-
No, Valkyrie switched over to YouTube.
Yeah, Valkyrie's on
She
YouTube.
streams
now.
on YouTube, or she used to anyway.
But the
now
thing
she
is, did she just switch over like 6 months? Because you
No,
got to realize.
like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Are they considered? Are they? I think they're considered variety though, aren't they? They're not gamers technically.
Yeah.
They're variety streamers, and on top of that, Valkyrie only streams. She doesn't post YouTube videos.
Really?
And that's the problem. This
Mhm.
list that you're reading off, I can tell you from
It's
looking
all
at the
content?
people listed on it, it's all content videos, nothing to do with streaming.
Yeah, I was surprised to see
And-
that none of them, like Tina, she's not on here because they all got big
What's
playing.
the top one on that list again?
I has
Like
Cupquake.
subwise.
Subwise?
sub-
No,
yeah.
Subwise. The most subs would be the SS Sniper Wolf at 9 mil.
What? 9? Because there's like Pokimane has 6.6, but I think it's because she's a variety, not a technically a
straight
Well,
full
and it's
gamer.
also it's hard to be a variety streamer because a lot of people like they go in and they're like, okay, well, let's start. I'll play Minecraft or I'll play The Sims 4,
Yeah, well,
and then they decide that that's what they want to do, and then let's say we do that for a couple months, and then they get to a point where they're just like, I don't want to play this anymore. I want to do something else, and you notice an influx in your viewers and the people who come and follow you and everything when you decide to become a variety streamer.
yeah, well, and I
Because your
know,
community just influxes and it ebbs and flows.
I found Valkyrie and Pokimane and Fusely when they
'Cause of
were
Corpse.
playing Among Us with Jacksepticeye and Corpse and
Mhm.
Toast, Sykuno. Like that's how I knew all of
Mhm.
them.
I found them in Among Us as well, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
absolutely 100% want to adopt Corpse as my baby brother.
I don't know if he'd let you do
I
that.
don't either, but I adore him.
I know
Well,
you do.
so like even looking through this list of the top 12 watch female Twitch streamers, like I don't know any of them.
Okay,
But
hit me
I
with 'em.
also so number 12 is it's JAE, so I'm thinking it's just J.
Okay.
She's an active cosplayer and Twitch lady creator.
No, I have
she's
no
a
idea who she is.
she's a game influencer and a TikToker from Kansas. She is
Hey,
also
woo!
a creator, Clash Boxer. Her streams revolve mainly around the thrilling world of horror games.
Okay. That's big.
She is also a big accomplished cosplayer, which I love. Number 11 is Ninja Ayla.
Okay.
She is a content creator for Complexity, a renowned professional gaming organization. She joined forces with some remarkable fellow women streamers, Brooke AB, Ava
Brooke.
GG, and Jaden Label. So
I know
she
Ninja Ayla. She
plays.
plays a shit ton of Apex.
Yeah, so she this ninja plays Apex Legends, Diablo 4, and Life is Strange.
Oh.
Then
Mm.
there is Xena. She's a fashion blogger. She's from Canada. She only streams part-time actually.
Oh wow, that's an
But
accomplishment.
she with a particular focus on games like League of Legends and Valorant. She has graduated from pre-med/health science degree in 2019.
Damn. Okay.
Damn. I might have to look into her. And then there is Sage Ryan,
That name is familiar to me.
anime lover lady and Twitch broadcaster. She is a host, writer, and multi-platform content creator from Hollywood. She not only holds the esteemed title of being a Twitch partner, I don't know what the fuck that means, but is also an active member of both Pixel Circus and Smosh Games.
Okay.
That means she's one of the top people that
Oh, okay.
partner.
She refers to herself as your spooky friend, and she does Dungeon and Dragon sessions.
Nice.
I love
Yep.
that.
D&D is hard to stream.
Then there is B. She's a creative Miss Twitch. I don't know where they're getting this. Remarkable. She leads while working as an ER travel nurse and pursuing her studies in physics. She has a impressive 4.0 GPA. Damn. Bianca also excels as a Twitch partner, captivating audience with her. Oh, Overwatch 2.
What
Then there's
number are
Brooke
we?
AB.
What number?
We're on 7.
Okay,
Brooke AB.
I think I know Brooke AB.
I do.
I do too.
She's affiliated with 100 Thieves, which
Yep.
they have a league team.
Yeah, that's Valkyrie.
Valorant and Apex. Yep.
Yep.
Number 6 is It's Me, Troy. TROI. I was going to say Tori, but that's not.
Yeah,
Sims 4. Her favorite things are music, K-drama, food, plushies. Oh, I love plushies.
I would love to
But,
make it big in the Sims world.
She usually streams games like Dead by Daylight, Valorant, Only Up, The Sims 4, Minecraft, The Outlast Trials, and Redfall. Then Ashley Roboto. She's number 5. She's from Canada. She plays a whole bunch of different things.
Okay.
Number 4 is Miku.
Oh, I know. I think I know that one.
League of Legends and Teamfight Tactics. She loves to share her fashion photos and mirror selfies on Instagram.
Okay.
Bree. Also recognized as Story Mode Bae. She joined Twitch in 2018. Full-time. It's her full-time occupation.
Wouldn't
Her
that be nice?
enthusiasm lies
Right.
in not only gaming but also in campaigning to the representation of Black women in the gaming industry. Let's see. Only Up, The Outlast Trials, Amanda the Adventure, Diablo 4. Number 2 is Annie Munition. Minecraft, Overwatch. Let's see. I saw something. And then Lulu is number 1. Lulu Lovely.
Oh, she's one of the best female COD players.
Yeah, and that's what it's on Twitch. She likes to play games like Valorant, Apex Legends, Diablo, and see, I might have to watch her now.
So she also does a thing, and it's all over her YouTube and TikToks and all that. She'll change her voice to a guy's voice, and then go back and forth between her voice and
Oh, so
the
she
guy's
does what
voice.
Lovely Low does.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. But Lovely Low, she's bigger on TikTok. But what she'll do is she'll act like a guy and then like try and act like ask questions about like what kind of woman they're into and stuff. And then she'll sit there and switch over. Most of the times they quit on her.
I think I know that one. I think I see the clips once in a while for
Oh
her.
God, I love her.
I've
I
seen
watch
them.
her on Twitch. And then you have like that one, oh, what is his name? Hold on. Slater. He does a little kid's
Oh,
voice.
I love him. He is
I love
so
Slater.
funny. Yep.
It yeah, it's just like I'll admit, yes, I watch a lot of male streamers. I admit that. But I actually haven't been on Twitch a lot lately.
So I can say that when I first joined Twitch, I actually had my account for a couple of years before I started watching streamers. And the first one I started watching was Claire Sybon. She was
Mm-hmm.
a Sims 4 streamer. She quit when she had her baby. She quit streaming when she had her baby. But the interestingly enough, we got rated into somewhere who rated into Tap That A, who also is a Sims 4 was a Sims 4 streamer
Who
who also
also
quit
used to be a
when
streamer who
yeah,
quit because she had her baby.
exactly.
Yep.
But Tap That A was the first place I was ever mod, and like I learned a lot from watching her game because she also played League of Legends. So, and she tried other variety of things like the Ranch Simulator and Fall Guys and what else?
7 days.
7 Days to Die.
Minecraft.
Yeah, but she didn't like scary games. 7 Days to Die was like the scariest that she'd go.
God, she wouldn't even let us teach her how to properly play Phasmophobia
Or Among Us.
or Among Us. Oh my God, Among Us was one of those where we were like, seriously, like come play. And she's
Yeah.
like, no, because Lucky tried to teach her.
Yeah.
Didn't have a good time with it.
Yeah. So and she was good. She was awesome actually. Um, then of course there's Callie as well who streams, and
Mm-hmm.
she's
Oh
an awesome
God, her
female gamer.
sniper shots.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. Yeah, and of course Jess, you stream on Kick. And Chess, are you ever
Yeah.
gonna start streaming again on Twitch?
I am waiting for my artist to get back on me on some things. Again, I have my PNG, so we're working on getting the tracking for that. And she's pretty much, I'm just rebuilding everything, and I'm just waiting on her because her life's been really busy right now.
Yeah.
So I would like to get back into it, but I also start school in February, so it's gonna be an interesting like balance of everything.
I'm
So
I'm waiting for the
right
night.
now it's just on a hiatus.
I'm waiting for the night that you and that me, Jess, and Chesh all stream Played Up. Is there
Yeah.
anything that the
Yeah.
gentlemen want to say to any prospects, potential female gamers?
Yes, actually, one thing. Don't let the young ones affect you. Just like you can't let the small amount affect the majority. We're always gonna have the little kids are gonna say anything because little kids, I'm sorry to say, but it's true. They're ruthless. They don't care. They don't have
Mm-hmm.
the emotional capability. They don't have the maturity in them to be able to handle certain. And a lot of them haven't even spoken to a female to begin with. So them being behind a
Mhm.
PC makes them feel like we're protected. Nothing's gonna happen to us. But in reality, and I'm sorry to say this because I'm just venting at this point, if I catch a motherfucker who says some shit online and I catch you in real life, I will beat the shit out of you. But I don't have that ability because they're right. They're behind a computer miles away where I'm never going to probably see them in real life. Don't
Yeah,
let them win.
but the thing is also sooner or later, the way they act online is going to come out IRL, and they're
Mhm.
gonna get knocked out because they're gonna think it's okay, even if they're 15, 16.
Well, if I
They're
got
gonna
away
sit
with it
there.
online, I'm gonna get away with it in real
Yeah,
life.
and then they're gonna say something
Mhm.
either to the wrong lady or someone's gonna hear it, and they're gonna get the shit smacked out of them.
100%. 100%. Couldn't have said it better myself. So if I can have any piece of advice, it's the same as high school. People are going to talk shit. At the end of the day, you're there for you, only you, and you need to enjoy yourself and do whatever you can. If the crowd that you're hanging out with, it's not making you enjoy yourself, switch crowds.
Yes.
You're not
Yep.
bound to anyone. It's not if it's not for you. If you're not enjoying yourself with the crowd that you're currently hanging out with, and you need to switch crowds, go around switch. Unless it's a family member, remember it's you can do everything you can, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's just a game, and you're there to enjoy it just as much as they are.
That's right. I agree with that.
And there's
And I
always the
can-
report button.
There's that, but I can also
And
say
block.
you need to learn, especially if you're doing things like RP. Like there are things that Chesh's character has said that my character has not liked, and we've gone at it and everything. But then at the end of the day, for me, it's that is a game. I'm still her friend outside, and we gonna move on.
Yep.
You need to be able to, especially if you're doing something like role play, you have to be able to leave it in the game and not bring it into friendships, especially if you're coming in with friends. Because it's not worth it,
100%.
because I have lost friends because of shit that's happened either in city or and not in the city we're in now, but it just it's
Well, because Pete,
sucks.
you and I know that if I say something in city, it's usually because something happened in city. You may not like my opinion or anything like that, and we both sit there and, like you said, we talk it out so that when we leave city, there's no hard feelings in regards to, oh, well, I didn't get to say my piece on this, or she said something that really irked me. And even if we get to that point, we discuss it.
You know,
know?
I've never lost friends over RP, but I have lost them through Among Us.
Among Us?
Yep.
That shit's
Aw.
fucking Gaslight
Yeah.
Simulator 2020.
I have
Right,
lost friends
gaslighting
because
people.
of Among Us.
I've lost friends because of Call of Duty.
Same here.
I
Really?
lost friends who were League.
I've
League
lost
is
friends
toxic.
Oh no,
because
see,
of League.
everyone here
That
has lost
shit-
friends because of League. Let's
that
be honest.
shit
It's
I haven't, 'cause I
it is
don't
so
play it.
toxic. It is so
You're telling me
toxic.
I've looked back and I come from like the 3 worst like gaming communities. I was raised on COD, I went to Rust, and then I moved to League. Like I have come from the 3 worst communities possible.
Oh, you're just a horrible
I
person.
think Rust out of all
Oh,
of them is probably the worst.
If your friendship survives Rust, you guys are now blood brothers.
factual.
Mhm.
That's where most of my like friends I play games with, like all the different games. That's we met on Rust. I'm like, we have survived Rust. We could play anything together.
I think the best community I've been a part of game wise is The Sims.
It's
I think that's with a lot of those. I don't want to say less competitive games, but like the less competitive, the more like sit down and have a good time games. Is
Yeah.
those people normally are better? I don't want to say better, but like they act nicer to people.
Yeah,
I don't
Phasmophobia
agree with you.
community is pretty nice too.
I just want to give a thank you to Scout, Leo, and MJ for joining.
Thank
Everybody
you,
give them a
boys.
round of applause. Yay, yay. Do not forget to like, subscribe, leave comments on your own opinions, your own thoughts, any
Questions,
suggestions
comments,
you would like.
concerns.
All right. Thanks for being here.
Bye.